Buddy, here's a new video about the motorized bike. So the new transmission is still coming in due to the old one burning out. The old one is still functioning, I found out, even though it's basically bald. It still has a little pad left on it, so I'm using the rest of that out. But as y'all know, this seat was very painful on like all rides. It would go like literally up your butt, and I actually have bruises from it, so it's done. So what I did was I made a new one. It's got some nice padding on it, and it's long enough to where I could probably haul 2 people on it if I wanted to. So there is the stock bar, and there's wood. So what I did was I put a hole at an angle and shoved that on there, and then I put a screw on the left side and a screw on the right side into that metal as far as I can get it to go in. It's a little wobbly, but it actually holds really well. It doesn't move much at all, actually. And then after that, I got some canvas used for the RV, the excess that we used. And I put some general staples, just a few here and there, just to kind of hold it on after I put these blocks in here to measure my thickness that I wanted. And then after that, I stuffed it full like a pillow with some old stuffing from an old Target. It was a pain to get out. That Target's actually been falling apart and it's been eaten up, and it's just very old. So it's going to the dump after this anyways. So yeah, so I stuffed it full of that, and it's got quite a bit of cushion. It's definitely a lot better. And then I stapled it all up, sealed it up to where none was coming out. And yeah, that's my new seat. So it was free, cheap, easy. The stuff that was in that was a little wet, so I let it sit out in the sun for a few hours, let it dry out. And yeah, that's my new seat, guys. We're gonna go on a ride and see how it feels, and then maybe I'll try to get 2 people in here. One of my brothers. See how that works. It does have quite a bit of clearance of the tire. Last time I tried this with these other rolls, as you can see, it smacked the tire constantly, so that's why I had to do it at an angle this time, which works perfectly. Alright, let's go for a ride. So here's the update. So the seat ended up breaking the wood and wobbling around. So what I did was I took some metal, some steel tubing, and I welded it straight onto that frame there and screwed it in with those screws. And it seems to hold a lot better. It doesn't wobble whatsoever, and it's definitely a lot better. So let's go give it a test ride real quick.
Alright everybody, we're going to get it a test drive. So far, I've just been going down the driveway. It hasn't moved one bit. I may end up having to put more cushion under it, just because I can feel my butt sinking in and it squishing around it. So we're definitely going to stuff it some more. Other than that, it's holding up pretty good. Let's go for a drive. Nicely. working good, and my sides are in pain though. I'm all jittering. Oh god. Alright. These dirt roads do that, man. So many rocks. This thing's good for road. Like road only. Alright, let's go. Let's go hit up the street. the original outro before my modification. See you on the next one. Alright. Well then, that was fun. I hope y'all enjoyed. See you next video. Like and